Aluf's not given up. Aluf coming home the better, takes the lead away from Weekend Escape, and Aluf is going to go on and win.
Getting up on the outside, Fabian Spirit and Due Course, they're getting close. Young Douro clinging on as the post comes, and I think he won it by a nose.
Yeah, another absolute ripping week. Sort of all the horses are racing so well, and certainly those two horses are going as good as they can possibly go. Aluf, since we've changed his sort of tactic of training him, just training like a mad sprinter, he just keeps lining up and just keeps producing. He's a beauty. He'll probably head off up to the Swan Hill Carnival now, and he'll be very hard to beat again. He just keeps sort of going up in grade gently with him, and he, he's not sort of getting outgraded. And probably the whole trick to him is he can carry weight. Like, he's carried 62.5 and won, so he's a beauty. Young Douro, he's won 3 of his last 4. Absolutely turned his racing around, that horse. He was going nowhere, and just purely by putting a set of blinkers on him, he now bounces. He's nice and aggressive, and those little tight tracks like he's been racing on, they really suit him. He can sort of travel good to the corner, and the better sort of horses sort of give him a bit of start, but he can sort of make that 2 or 3 lengths on the point of the corner and kick away and win. So well done to all involved there. Another really good week from the stable. Okay, good week last week. Hopefully we can reproduce it this week. Couple of horses going to Geelong will be good price and definitely can run a place, both these. Pantera Nera, now he's been desperately just needed to get him to the races, and bloody races got washed out the other day, and just cards haven't fallen his way. However, he's going really well. So 1700 metres at Geelong, he'll go well. Bounce sits sort of half high hand. He's hopefully running 3rd or 4th or something like that, and he'll hit the line really hard. Just a little bit of time between runs, and I'm probably going to try and get this horse over to 2000 metres, but just with a little bit of space between runs, I'm just going to keep him reasonably fresh and run him over the 17. Big Moot, he kicks off his prep this time in, and he's going as good as I've ever had him going. His feet are really good. He's got a really bad foot, this horse, and he went up to Darwin and raced really well up there, and eventually the foot broke down. We've had him back here. It took me a prep last time to get the horse to settle. He was sort of bouncing out and just over racing terribly, and it wasn't sort of more or less till the end of his prep that he actually relaxed and finished off. So we put him out, we started afresh with him again, and he's nice and relaxed, and he's going good. I've never had this horse this sound, so really keen to get him to the races. He'll bounce and will sit just off the speed. I'm going to try and get him up over 14 or 1600 metres this time in, and if he can do that, he'll win plenty of races. So both those horses at Geelong Friday will go well. Okay, then we head off to Flemington Saturday. FILL THE FLUTE, she kicks off her prep this time in. So not my ideal race. I much prefer 1000 metres around the valley for her, would have been great. But 1100 metres up the straight, benchmark 78. She gets, she's up in the weights sort of a little bit there. But she seems to be going good. I'll give her a nice solid jump out here the other day, and she went good. She had a soft trial at Geelong a few weeks ago. Had a really solid gallop here Wednesday morning, and she galloped up great. So as far as training her goes, we can't get her going any better. She looks a pitch. She's very sound, so all's really well with her, and she's ready to go to the races. Pretty strong. I think there's 22 in it, and she's drawn barrier 15 or something. So she'll have her work really cut out for her. But look, it really tells us where we're at for this prep now. So she'll kick out. You know that she'll probably lead them up or sit outside the leader, and she'll give a good kick. So first up over 1100, I would prefer it to 1000 metres, but what it is what it is. I don't think there's a 1000 metre race anywhere in Australia or metropolitan area in Australia, or certainly Sydney, Melbourne and Adelaide, over 1000 metres in the next 6 or 8 weeks. So anyway, she's going well, she's very fit and well, and expect her to go well. Okay, Sandown Sunday. I've got Benatari in there. Look, geez, he was tough the other day at Cranbourne. He jumped, showed good speed, got taken on really from a long way out, and the other horse dropped off and he kept running. So I thought he did a wonderful job the other day. He's come through the run really well. So I've got him in at Sandown Sunday. I'm going to give him a gallop in the morning, see how he works up. I don't know if I'm all that keen to back him up in sort of 10 days, but he's that well, this horse, and he's very sound and healthy. He's probably worthwhile having a roll and give him a chance in town. 1300 should suit. 64 3-year-old Vobus, several ticks in every box there. So if he draws a half a gate and he gallops good in the morning, he'll probably go there. Okay, Ballarat Monday. I'm going to give the synthetic track a run over there. I haven't been there before, so I'll go and have a look at it. Old Severn Road, pretty disappointing the other day. Jockey pulled him up, so I cannot fault the horse. So I'll give him a gallop tomorrow. If he works up okay, he can go to the synthetic. He's a bit of a synthetic specialist here at Geelong, so we'll see how he handles Ballarat. A horse called Bernhard. Now, this horse is he's going to have his first start for me. He's a genuine 2400 metre horse, so he's not fast, but he's very genuine. So he'll kick off in a 1500. He'll get back and probably chase them a long way out, and probably make more ground after the winning post than he does before. So he'll need this run, and he'll go up to 2000 metres, then go to 2400 metres third up, and that's when I expect him to be around about the mark. Cool World. We took him up to Wodonga last week, got a long way back and worked home very strong, ran fourth and was all over him sort of late. So that was 1300, goes up to the 1500 on Monday. That should suit him down the ground. He should be running a place or better on Monday.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse is a horse called FILL THE FLUTE. She was super impressive last prep, winning 4 in a row, and she'll kick off her campaign on Saturday at Flemington. Yeah, pretty tough sort of race. It's obviously got a lot of progressive sort of young horses, probably pretty similar to her sort of racing. So yeah, she'll need to be at her best, but yeah, her work here at the farm's been as good as ever. She had a tough jump out here on Saturday morning and another gallop here on Wednesday, and yeah, she's ready to go. She's obviously a horse that races really well fresh, and I'm sure on Saturday will be no different.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Bought a new car this week, thanks to Leo Venata. Good on you, Leo. Did a good job. What else is happening? Stretch's final day tomorrow, so thanks very much, Stretch, for all the work you've been. He's been a beauty, and most of our owners know you, so he's off to America, so big adventure for him. Good luck to him. What else? FILL THE FLUTE, first up. She seems to be going okay. 1100 metres first up, maybe a little bit sus, but the horse itself's going pretty good, so keen to sort of get her the races. She's nice and sound and healthy, and she was bouncing this morning, so she'll go good. What else? Caulfield, interesting. I read the other day that they're having a second track at Caulfield. They're going to have 2 tracks, and one of them's going to be for night racing, so that's probably where racing's going, isn't it? Like I see last year we did a they're going to have twilight meetings at Flemington, night racing at Caulfield. Pakenham and Cranbourne are very much heavily into the night racing. Absolute chance for a race club this side of town, hello Geelong, to actually put some lights in and take benefit, because that's obviously the way racing's headed. And if you get the lights, the first one over this side of town's going to have that much racing, it's not funny. So great opportunity for a club over this side of town to put in a set of lights. But anyway, we'll watch this space, eh? Until next week. See you later. Okay, Sandown Sunday, Benatari, champion. I think he's the best horse we've ever had. As the owner walks past.